What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's OG Boricua Dandada. I'm here with none other than Justyce Smoke, one of the coolest, baddest dudes of Ice Wars. I got Scrooge McBanch here. He don't matter right now because we got you in the house. So the first question, and I had to ask, and I know you said it was cool. Haymaker Fight Crew, right? Like I'm a big wrestling guy. When I seen that Crowdy and Reed are now part of this, I'm like, yo, he's building a faction and I would love to get the insight of that. How did it come about? What was the idea?
So it's kind of always been an idea in my head. Ever since I started this, I wanted to name my whole thing something that can be not just me. Like I don't want to just run this. I don't even want to just own this. I want other people to be part of this. I don't want full recognition or anything. So I started this whole Haymaker Fight Crew. Like when I first started my whole name, it was all based on team names. Who can join? Can
Yeah.
this work out in any other way? So Haymaker Fight Crew was the main thing that just fucking stuck. Like everyone was like, "Holy shit, that sounds sick!" And I'm like, "Okay,
It
well
does.
that's it." So I went with that right away. Fucking trademarked it and everything. And basically from the very beginning, my brother was supposed to be the first ever signed fighter as a secondary for Haymaker Fight Crew. So
Whoa.
that was the initial goal, was he was going to fight at 17 for Ice Wars, and he was going to be signed to Haymaker Fight Crew as the first ever fighter. Obviously with the way things have gone, I'm kind of, like on my uprise. He doesn't want to step in anywhere. The downside is our weight class would be around the same, so then we'd be in like kind of fighting. Yeah, we'd be fighting against each other, some Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz type shit. Um, and he just does, he just knows at the end of the day, like this is my dream. So he kind of just, like, I'm your cornerman, like I'm here for you for whatever you got. Just like let's ride this out. So I was like, okay, like that's where I can kind of change it around. And like my plan was to sign other fighters on top of my brother. It was just my brother was gonna be first. So I ended up, looking at guys, and to me, like Proudy's got it, man. Proudy's got the heart. He's got
Oh
the
yeah.
he has the willpower. He's training hard. Like he takes an L, and he's back in 2 weeks and fighting again. So I like he was one of the first guys that were in my head, and I'm like, like that guy can have it. Like he could be the guy. Um, Obviously, I got to tweak some things and fix some things, but everyone does.
Of
So he
course.
was one of my first guys, and then this Reed guy ended up, chatting me up randomly, like, hey, like I love the way you fight, like your shit's always fucking sick to watch, like how do I do this? And I'm like, okay, well, I was like, so we had a huge talk. He's actually from like 5 hours away. So then I'm like, well, if you can come, spend a weekend here or two before the fights, like we can fucking train heavy, and like I can show you
Yep.
like everything I do. Like stay here for 4 days at a time, 5 days at a time. I was like, and then I can show you like my whole life and how it goes, and like just take it back home with you and do it. I was like, I can also like get you contacts from where you are, like in the fight world, of like what you could be training and who you could be training with, and like who's the guys. Um, so then he's coming next weekend, not this coming weekend, but he's coming out next weekend for 4 or 5 days. And
Nice.
we're running basically a whole camp for this whole card coming up. So basically that was that. I kind of shot him the idea. I was like, hey man, like I can basically do everything I'm doing for myself and do it for you too, if you want to sign to the team. I was like, I know it takes a lot to, like, for one, train. I was like, two, promote yourself, and three, find these resources of like, the posters, the pictures, the video edits, like, you name it, like just
Yeah.
it's a lot. Like even for me, like I've been doing this for like 3 years now, and it's still like I'm still don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Like I'm just guessing and learning and like as I go. So like I tell them that I'm like still learning myself, but like even the guys that do the graphics for these companies message me, and they're like, hey man, like who does your graphics for you? And I'm like, oh, that's just me, bro. And they're like, holy
Yep.
fuck, dude, they're like, you're sick at it. Like how long you been doing it? I'm like, oh, like a couple of years, like just learn by myself, and like the
Yeah.
random people that have helped me out, or shot me better ideas, and like I've learned from it type thing. So I ended up signing Reed first. Reed was my first sign to the team. It went off of he's the co-main event, which is huge. Like that's gonna be a big fight. He's fighting Charles Rosa, which is another, he's big name. He's gonna be, win or lose, he's gonna get something out of this. He's gonna grow a name out of this. He's gonna be the guy that fought Charles Rosa on hockey skates. So there, and like just from me talking with him for the few months we talked before he signed, I just like I've seen the work he's put in. He reminds me of myself and Proudy, where it's it's all heart, it's all like hard work. It's all will over skill at the end of the day. Like, I don't think I'm a great fighter. Like, I don't think skill wise I'm smart and great. I just think that at the end of the day, I'm just down to go, and I'm down to throw the hardest I can as much as I can. And like, I just happen to come out on top at the end.
Well, that's dope. Like, but I don't think a lot of people know like how hard your training is, because you dropped a lot of weight too. Like, you've been putting a lot of work into this.
Oh yeah, I dropped 70 pounds for that last fight in like under 4 months or something like that. It was something ridiculous, and it was all my fault. Like, I could have been cutting for a while. Like, I was told like December, January when this fight was coming. And my stupid ass was like, oh, no, man, let's just have fun till the latest you can have fun. And then, you know, grind time comes, you grind. So, yeah, it was 4 months of, like, rotisserie chicken every single day, twice a day. That was all I ate for, like, 4 months. And, yeah, it was tough. It was a tough weight cut. There was weekends, like I only stopped really drinking, like, a month and a half out, a month out. So, like, I was having drinks on random weekends here. And I'm not a big drinker. So, like, you know, I drink, you know, maybe once a month. So, like, I would go out here and there, and I would add that into my calories. Like, every drink I'd have, it's like, okay, add into your calories, and I would add it all up. And like, at the end of the day, I'd be like, okay, you have to burn this much tomorrow to get all this back. So like, there's days where it'd be like a 4 or 5 hour session in the gym because I had to burn all the fucking beer off from the day before.
Nah, I don't like beer that much.
When I was going to Jets games and stuff, though, so Jets playoffs, it was too.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm about to say, I seen your stuff. You were going hard with the Jets.
Oh yeah, I love the Jets, dude. So like, yeah, and then like we'd make it a whole day, so we'd go golfing before the Jets game, and yeah, it was just a whole day of drinking. So yeah, it was a pretty tough month to buckle down while the Jets were still playing when I had to stop.
Yeah. So go ahead, ask your question. What you got?
So what made you take the role of referee in Edmonton?
Basically they called me and they were in a pinch, honestly. I honestly was sleeping when they called me. They called me at like, I don't know, it must have been 6 p.m. and I should have been down there because I was originally I was cornering like 4 or 5 of the guys on the card. So then I should have been down there, but I fell asleep at like 4 p.m., slept all day, woke up at 6 to the phone call. And it's Kevin, and he's like, can you referee tonight? And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I just woke up, and I was like, and 2, it's like, my shoulder's pretty buckled. And he's like, what do you mean you just woke up? What the hell have you been doing all day? And I was like, oh, I just been sleeping. I don't know, like I just been sleeping. And he's like, get the hell down here. He's like, bring your stuff. He's like, if you can referee, then please referee for us, like whatever. So I was like, yeah, if I can do it, I'll do it. So when I came down, they were actually in the fighter meeting, and they basically said, here's the referees. Justyce will probably referee too. I went on the ice, did a few skate strides in front of the whole crowd because they were already there. And everyone's like, oh, like what the fuck? Is that the Haymaker? Is Haymaker refereeing? And like everyone thought I was joking. So like everyone's like asking me, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea. Just chill, like wait. So then I left, went back up, and I was like, yeah, I can do it. And I was like, under the circumstances, I was like, nobody pulls back on me when I pull them off of each other. I was like, if anyone yanks back, I was like, I'm gonna be throwing hands. Like, it's not gonna be fucking fun. So Kevin's like, yeah, he's like, no, everyone will listen to you. Like, I'll make sure everyone listens. Like, everything will be good. And yeah, so then I ended up just being like, okay, I can do it. So, but they basically went down and announced that I was gonna be the referee, and yeah, I did it. I thought I was going to get a break in between some of the fights, but it was back-to-back refereeing all night. And I used to think it was super hot in equipment under those lights and in that crowd in the venues. But being a referee with like that referee shirt and then a shirt under and under the lights all night for like 2-3 hours, I was like, that was ridiculous. Like there was times where I'd go up to the corner, like, can someone just get me some water or something, please? And they're like, yeah, like we'll be right back. And yeah, no, it was a fun night though. If they ever need anything, I'm always there. So they.
Did we lose him? Oh, there we go. So, okay, so we got your rep question now. That's dope. I love the rep question. As of right now, from what I've been told, and I think we could throw it out there because we've seen it official in Edmonton that you and Alpha Wolftail are going to be going up in the Florida Panthers arena. Like I said, I know it's out there. I don't know if we could really jump on it, but he called you out, and
Yeah, so basically from there, like, best way to put it is like when I wanted the Cameron fight after he called me out, I got what I wanted, right? Like I got the fight. I got like we got in there and we did what we did. With this Alpha fight, same thing. Like if they're not gonna give me a title shot, give me another tomato can. I'm down to scrap. He's also down to scrap, and he wants it. Like he, like to me, like it was like well, for one, it was corny. He called out the referee. It was super corny. He called out the referee.
yeah.
But like like for one, I probably shouldn't have been the referee, so I understood anyway. If he called me out and I was outside the octagon, I probably would have jumped in even as a fan and like squared up or whatever. So respect for him for calling me out, man. Like he saw what I did to Proudy. He fought Proudy and had a similar instance. So I think me and his fight will be pretty good. He's also a brown dude. I know brown dudes can fucking hold in there and just bang for a long time. So I know it's gonna be a war. So I'm pretty excited for this fight, honestly. And he's been training pretty hard from what I've seen. So I've been training pretty hard as well. So I'm pretty stoked for this fight. Plus it's bare knuckle too now, which is pretty crazy.
That's what I was gonna tell you. It's bare knuckle, and so he talked a lot of shit. Like he did, kind of did his own little celly. You're known for the cellies. I'm like, this is going to be crazy. Both of you talk a lot of shit.
Yeah. So the whole celly thing, man. Like, I have no beef with Alpha at all. Like he's from like we actually hung out the night before the fights even happened and shit. And like he's a good dude. Don't get me wrong at all. Like he's good shit. The whole selling thing, like. I can't say much because I'm a cocky motherfucker myself, and like I do my fucking sellies and my dancing and my fucking shotguns or whatever, right? Like I'm always trying to do something, so I can't say too much. But I felt bad because it was due to injury, and it wasn't even like an injury he caused. So like I found it pretty disrespectful myself, but I also like it's the fight world, man. Like people got to do what they got to do. You got to put on a fucking show, and like. He got under people's skin doing that, which is exactly what he probably tried to do and wanted to do. So, I mean, good for him. I hold nothing against him. I just hope me and him can put on a show this next one. And I hope he's like ready to put on that show.
So I have two questions. Since you know how you're the ref, since when he called you out, if you could have, would you fall him with the ref outfit? Like the WWE stuff?
Hard night for me as a referee because there was involved because either A, there was nothing happening, or B, it was just like I just knew I was in a good stats. It could be swinging and get out of like could be a good fight. But with him, yeah, like if they were like, hey, like that injury happened in the first round, let's go 2 more rounds, and they were like the Haymaker's gonna fight in the referee suit, and they paid me a bag, then yeah, I definitely would have fought in the referee suit. No equipment too, just would have fought the way it was, man. No protection, 100%. My helmet was on. I was wearing the helmet.
That's funny. My second question is: being the greatest cornerman in Ice Wars history, is it something you would do again?
As much as you say the greatest cornerman, I gotta give that title to my brother. My brother has cornered more Ice Wars fights than I have. And I want to say my brother is probably the guy who's cornered the most Ice Wars fights ever. Like in the history of Ice Wars right now, I think he has the most corners. I think he cornered 5 times the last event or 4 times the last event. And then in my fight, he cornered me and Viking and someone else. I don't know. He's cornered like 8 or 9 times. Like he's cornered quite a bit. And he's only 17. So like, and he's a good cornerman. So like when people ask me if I can corner and I can't corner, I'm like, oh, Darius, like my brother is the guy to like corner. Like he knows what I'm missing when I need it. So like I'll come to the corner, he'll be like, hey man, quit throwing your left, throw your fucking right. He only cares about your left. And I'm like, okay, so I'll go out there and only throw my right for the whole next round. Like in that Proudy fight, you'll watch me throw the right hand way more in the second round because my brother tells me to change hands. And he's like, don't even worry about. He's like, don't even worry about your left anymore. He's like, don't even worry about it. He's like, your left's done. Just switch to your right. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And then in the second round, I switched to my right, and I only fight right-handed. So like,
not for nothing.
Yeah,
this guy is he's the greatest cornerman in Ice Wars. No jokes, no nothing. Like legit, he's the greatest cornerman ever.
And I'm sure if you ask Viking,
Right?
he would have told Viking probably like the same advice for certain things. Like he probably told Viking things that Viking's never seen or heard before. Like he has an eye for that
At
stuff.
17, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts, dude. Like in my last fight, he was the only person to say something, and my team I would look at the rest of my team and they'd be like, "No, he's right," and I'm like, "Good." And I would just turn around and like, if you watch that fight, I'm out of my corner in 15, 20 seconds because I'll go in there and be like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? And they'll be like, oh, switch hands, switch to your right. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. And then the cut man will come look at me. He's like, oh, you're good. And I'll turn around and I'll just start pacing up and down the octagon or the square or whatever, the box. But no, my brother would definitely take that title. Will I corner again? I'm cornering actually this next event. So all my fighters that I signed. So Reed's on that card. Cameron's not on the card, but he's a backup fighter. But basically for any fighter that I sign, all my team is basically like helping them as well, whatever they need. All my cornermen are available to them when they need them if I can't corner. So as of right now, I'm gonna fight first, hopefully. And then I'm gonna go corner. I think it's 3 fights that night or 4 fights that night. But I have Reed. I have another girl that's fighting out of Winnipeg, Christina Berry. I'll be cornering her as well with my brother. So me and my brother will actually be cornering Reed, the co-main event. Christina Berry, the first ever girl fight in Ice Wars history. And then I believe it's Vikings fighting. So then it'll be Viking again. And then possibly Catelyn Big Snake.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So
you're busy. Like you guys are busy.
Oh yeah, we're fully into this fight shit, man. Like this is like what we like live for nowadays. Like 4 years ago, probably not. Like we were just all about hockey and just chilling and stuff. But like since we've been into this, yeah, it's just been nothing but fight.
So now I'm new. I'm okay. Theoretically, in time of making my platform, I'm new to Ice Wars. I've been watching it for a long time, but I've only been covering it for a short time. The girl fight, is there a lot of buzz around it? Because like me personally, we've been sitting here saying we would love females to be in Ice Wars because listen, they have in BKC especially.
Oh, yeah.
The women, they're all gas, no brakes. Like with the men, they kind of try to like size each other up, feel each other out. Where the women are like a car crash, they're just like
just go in, man.
Is this what we're?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that's what we're gonna get here too?
I've actually so the girl that they signed for this fight, I know the girl that's from Winnipeg, and I've trained with her way before any of this has like even come up. So way back in the day when I first got into this, I was training with her, and I told her, this is right up your fucking alley. Like this is like shit that I think you would kill it in as a girl. Like I think you would just like destroy girls. And she's a university player. She played university hockey. Like she can skate. So like. I didn't even know that at first, but I was like, can you stand on skates? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm good. And then after I was like, oh, you can do this. She's like, oh, I play university hockey. I can skate. Like, wow. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm like, wow, then like do this. So that was like years and years ago. And basically I just kind of like, you know, like I brought her up to Ice Wars, gave him like a couple clips of her fighting in MMA and like judo or whatever she's done. Like she's done like a lot of stuff. And I was like, hit her up. She's going to reach out to you guys. Like she's the real fucking deal here. So anyway, they signed her. She got signed a while ago. She told me, and then I think this fight's gonna be insane. Like it's bare knuckle too, right? So I think it's gonna be like and like this girl's like real, like she's crazy. Like she can fight. So like I'm super excited to be there. I'm super excited to corner her, and like I'm happy that I know her well enough where I can like give her shit and like not have to worry about it. Like if she starts, you know, bitching out, I'll be like, yeah, no, you're not bitching out. Like we're fully in this just to win. Like we're not quitting here.
So you think there's an opportunity that we get her in the fight crew, like the Haymaker Fight Crew?
See, I don't know. She's very well known. She's like, I bet you she's black belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Like she can kick the shit out of me, like 100%. So I don't know if I want to ask her because like I don't want to disrespect her, and
yeah.
I also don't want her to fight me for my own team and win. So yeah, I haven't thought that deep into that question yet about it, but I want her to. That'd be cool.
You know what? All right, so I'm gonna get her information. I'm gonna try to reach out to her. I'm gonna try to put the bug in the ear, right? Like I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what they're doing over there? And try to like throw the subliminals out there.
Well, okay, so next weekend she's actually one of the fighters coming to train with me and Reed. So I have Viking coming out, I have Reed coming out, and then I have Christina Berry coming out, and then I have my cornerman, my brother. So I have these four coming out for the whole like 4 or 5 days. We're training every single day, 3 times a day. Every workout's gonna be different, and then we're gonna spar each day. If we can get on the ice, that's gonna be our 4th workout of the day. And we're just gonna put in some crazy work this week, kind of get like. And for me and Viking, it's gonna be more or less showing Reed the the ways and how it goes and what to be ready for. And my brother will be like that third person who can tell him the third point of view of how it actually is, and like not from our view because we see it completely different.
So okay. Outside of fighting Wolftail, is there like another fighter you'd like to fight after that like Wolftail matchup?
I mean, whoever wants to fight for the whoever is the title fights, the contenders, like that's gonna be the fight I want, no matter who it is. Like I really don't care who it is in cruiserweight. There's not one person that scares me in cruiserweight. So I mean, me personally, I don't really care who I fight next, as long as it gets me closer and closer to a title or like our championship, whatever you want to call it. But I personally don't think it's going to be anyone that's fighting right now that is going to be fighting for the title. That's all I have to say. I think there's better fighters that are going to be coming in sooner than later. And I personally think and hope I'm fighting for the title at least by next summer. So, I mean, I'll put it there. When I fight Wolftail, everybody will hear more of what I mean. But I definitely don't think it's going to be anyone that's here that's fighting for the title, unless anyone goes on a crazy record. Like, it would have to be a pretty insane record, which I hope, like, I'm just hoping that's me. So, I mean, yeah, to me, I'm not going to be fighting anyone that's on the current roster right now for the title.
Listen, this is what and you can ask Laporte, you can ask Big Snake. Like I talk to these brothers, and I always tell them, there's nobody more entertaining and doing what Ice Wars does as a whole like you, right? Like you're so marketable because you understand your entrance. Like it's not just a walkout. Like there's a swag to you. You talk, you know how to talk. With some of the other guys, they're just kind of basic. It's no disrespect. I tell them all the time, you guys got to learn how to speak. You're a 5-tool player. You do it all. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think my question to you was, being that I know a lot of the fights you've been on have been in like the reserves. Going into the Florida Panthers arena, that's got to be like insane for you.
Yeah, it's crazy because like the first fight being in a knock, I fought in reserves so many times that like it was just another day in the office for me. Yeah, and then Ice Wars 2, same thing. It was the same place, but I was in the tournament. But yeah, fighting in the Panther Arena is going to be insane. I've been hyping this fight up since I've heard about it. I've been, like right away, as soon as I heard like even just a rumor about it, I told my team, I told my parents and my family, and I was like, and then everyone's like, "There's no way, dude. That's the NHL Panther, like a Panther Arena. There's no way you're fighting in that." And I like me personally, I'm all about that manifestation and manifesting shit. So like, I just kept saying it, and I kept telling everyone like, "Oh, I'm gonna be fighting in the NHL arenas, man. Like, it's gonna be big. Like, I don't like me personally. I'm not, and like not even to say that we're gonna be shutting down. I don't even care if we fight once in a Panther arena or an NHL arena, and we have to go back to venues. To say that I fought in an NHL arena is like the biggest thing in the world. Like that. Like when I said fighting was my dream, it wasn't fighting in venues on random places. It was fighting in like big ass arenas like this. Like this is exactly what like I dreamt of as a kid.
No, and it's so dope because, I listen. Everyone knows Canada is the mecca for hockey, right? It's born. It's in your veins. You're born with that. But as much as I'd like to say it, right now, Florida's running the NHL with the Tampa Bay winning Stanley Cups, the Florida Panthers winning the Stanley Cups, and the Florida Panthers just recently won the Stanley. You guys are literally fighting in the Stanley Cup champion arena. It's not like the Rangers or Devils or Chicago. This is the home of the Stanley Cup champions, and we're gonna have Justyce Smoke banging out.
Oh yeah, so like actually they're actually gonna be raising the championship banner the day before, and the day before is my brother's birthday as well, so we're actually getting tickets to the game to go watch. I'm assuming they're probably gonna shout out BKFC Ice Wars at the game. So yeah, we're going to that game. They're raising the flag or whatever, the banner at that game, and then the next day's fight day. So it's gonna be a good night.
So for one, I like that Bart Simpson in the background.
Thanks.
Like what?
The Bart Simpson in the background. You don't see it?
Oh!
So my fourth question is, are you excited that it's back on real ice instead of synthetic?
Honestly, I'm like probably the one guy that like doesn't give a shit where it is. Like I personally just don't care. Like I'm so like just cool with fighting wherever. Like we could fight on cement with skates. Like I really don't care. Yeah, I'm kind of ready for whatever. Like the synthetic I walk on, right? Like I just dig my skates in and walk on it 90% of the time and like barely ever skate. Real ice, you're gonna find me actually skating more and like gliding and moving around more like an actual hockey player. So me personally, like I've been fighting on real ice my whole life. That's kind of what I'm used to. Now that I've been in Ice Wars, I train on synthetic enough that I just don't care what I'm on anymore. And then on top of that, if I don't have synthetic, like, I'm legitimately walking on skate guards on like cement, or I'm walking on skate guards on like whatever I have to walk on. So like I literally don't care what I fight on.
All right. So I know, listen, I did a podcast about championship belts, and I can't wait for Ice Wars to get championship belts. Like I said, I think that any right fighting promotion needs them. Is it like you want to see something classical that looks kind of WWE-ish? Or I know you probably just don't give a shit as long as it's the title, or do you want to see it like super original where it actually looks blue with ice, like something so different where, like, I try to talk to Charlie and say, if you build something and you do a belt that you've never seen before, it will go super viral.
Yeah, like that's literally what I want, is something that people have never seen before. Because like I don't want the crown, I don't want any of that. Like you'll never see me walking around with a crown on my head like after the fight, or like maybe the one night, like maybe. But I'm sure I'll probably just like put it on my buddy or put it on like like somebody else. Like, but for me personally, like I'll carry around a belt everywhere. I'll walk into my local grocery store carrying around a belt. Like I truly want a belt. I want a badass belt. Like I want a belt with like rubies and shit on it, and like it needs to be badass, and it needs to be but it can't be corny where it like people think it's fake. Like it has to look good. It has to look corny, but corny good. Like where like people are like, holy shit, that's crazy that that's real, or like whatever. But yeah, no, I want a belt guaranteed. Like even if I win the crown, if it's a crown, I'm buying myself a belt, and I'm gonna make a belt, and I'm gonna walk around with a belt until I lose it. Like for sure.
Okay, so before he even asks it, because I know he's got a dope last question. I know you're busy and everything. All I wanted to say, because I appreciate your time and everything. I agree, and it's super dope. I think that titles, when people actually, this is how you put prestige to a title, when people take it serious and they put it on their social media, they show how important it is. But I can't even tell you, when you said you take into your grocery store, like, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, yo, that's the rawest thing I've ever seen. Like, yo, like, where's your eggs at? And then looking like, yo, why does this guy have, the belt?
Yeah, some of them.
I think it's
some of them wouldn't even know why I'm carrying a belt around. They're like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Think it's fake or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be so crazy.
It'll be so funny.
Like, I respect it. It'll be so awesome. Go ahead, get your last question then.
Alrighty. So thank you for your time again.
Of course.
My last question is, with the new era of Ice Wars, what we are going with? Do you see yourself as like the Rookie of the Year, Fighter of the Year, Cornerman of the Year, Ref of the Year, or the MVP?
Ooh, I don't know. I hate to be cocky because like referee, I wouldn't give myself that. Ryan Devine from Ice Wars 3 was actually probably the Referee of the Year. Rookie of the Year. So far, I'm going to say that's probably Jordan Christie right now. And then, what was the other one? There was MVP, and then what else?
The other one was Ref of the Year.
Ref was Ryan Devine.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, my bad. Fighter of the Year, Rookie of the Year, MVP of the Year, and Ref of the Year.
Okay, so my last one would be Rookie and then MVP. So cornerman.
Yeah.
Cornerman, I got to give it to my brother. He's not a fighter, but I got to give it to my brother. He's been the best cornerman I've seen. And like not even just because he's my little brother. Normally I'm a hard ass on him, and I would tell him that he sucks at it. But no, he's actually like probably the best cornerman there is. And MVP, I don't know. I got to give it to myself, or got to give it to like one of the Laporte bros. Laporte bros are like are on one, man. They're so good at promoting themselves, and like they do it all on their own. Like they're like those guys are good shit, man, and they're putting in the work to promote this company and promote themselves. So MVP, I got to give to Nick or Will Laporte, honestly.
All right, so that's super humble. That's not the answer that I would definitely want to do. And I love the Laporte. Those are my homies. Like, I'm not going to let that rock. I'm going to say, listen, all awards except for cornerman and referee, I'm going to go with you because we're talking to you and this is what it is. So listen, I'm excited. I want to see the Haymaker Fight Crew just keep growing. I think, what? Why do you keep shaking my hands? We talking to them. It would be HFC, Haymaker Fight Crew. No, he's not spray painting HFC on a championship belt. You got to relax. He wants you to do the Hogan and spray paint on the belt. This kid is bugging.
I'm sure
you want him to get kicked out.
I'm sure Charlie would love that. Charlie would be ripping that belt out of my hands so fast.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Listen, we're excited for what you're going to do. I can't wait to see Reed and the guys. Your camp is going to be amazing. We appreciate your time and everything. Please give some plugs so people know what it is before we get up out of here.
Follow my Instagram, Justyce Smoke. Follow my Facebook, Justice Haymaker Smoke. Follow my YouTube, or subscribe, I guess you could say. On my YouTube, I'm doing a vlog series right now all about my Michigan fight, from like the drive there to the weight cut to the actual fight. And then Enoch, you'll see the same thing, a whole road trip video about that, and me being a referee. And just basically all the stupid fun shit we did there. That one's actually a pretty crazy video. You guys will see a complete different side of me then. And yeah, that's basically it, man. Look on my Facebook tomorrow, Haymaker Athletic Company Ltd. We're dropping shirts for the whole team tomorrow. And for these ones, I'm actually pretty stoked. They kind of give a home reference for both of us, all of us actually. So I'm pretty stoked about these. So stay tuned for all of that.
Are you guys all walking? I know I said my last question. Are you guys all walking in together with the Haymakers?
Oh yeah. Everything we do that weekend's gonna be straight together. Oh yeah.
Listen, I told you. Mute your shit real quick before we get them out of here. I told you that they were gonna. I know I'm too old. Do you know what the NWO is?
Yeah.
All right. My bad. I told him, I was like, yo, I'm telling you right now, this Haymaker Fight Crew is going to be the NWO of fucking Ice Wars. He was like, nah, I don't know. That's what's happening. You heard it first. The big homie said so. So, listen, Justyce Smoke, we appreciate your time, brother. Everything you do. Like I said, I'm a fan of what you do. I love your YouTube. I've said it too. It's not like I'm just saying it because we're on here. Y'all got to watch this man's shit because it's straight fire. For myself, this guy, this kid, we out of here. Do this.